And as I was thinking about that, we usually apply, as Christians, we don't always, and people who don't have a monarchy, we don't usually take in these royal psalms as what they were, because we just don't hear them like that. And we tend to, the church has tended to apply these royal psalms back onto Jesus as time has gone on. And this one is no different. As you'll notice, there was one line in there that you've probably heard in other places. You are my son, right? And that's because God adopted every king. And every other king that was trying to one-up or take over Israel, the king of Israel had to hear these words of assurance for God, that knowing that God would be with them, because Israel's a tiny kingdom surrounded by a lot of bigger ones. But there's some good stuff in there for today. I especially like verse 10. So kings, wise up. How many rulers today could learn that lesson? But this song kind of riffs off of that idea of God being the sovereign rule, not our earthly kings. Why do the nations rage? Why do they plot and scheme? Their bullets can't stop the prayers we pray in the name of the Prince of Peace. We walk in faith and remember long ago how they killed him, and then how on the third day he arose. Well, things may look bad and things may look grim, but all these things must pass except the things that are of him. Where are the nails that pierced his hands? Well, the nails have turned to rust, but behold the man, he is risen and he reigns in the hearts of the children, rising up in his name. Where are the thorns that drew his blood? Well, the thorns have turned to dust, but be not so the love, he is risen. No, it remains in the hearts of the children who will love while the nations rage. The Lord in heaven laughs. He knows what is to come, while all the chiefs of state plan their big attacks against his anointed one. The church of not, she will not bend her knees to the gods of this world, though they promise her peace. Well, she stands her ground, she stands firm on the rock. Watch the walls tumble down when he lives out his love. Where are the nails that pierced his hands? Well, the nails have turned to rust, but behold the man, he is risen and he reigns in the hearts of the children, rising up in his name. Where are the thorns that drew his blood? Well, the thorns have turned to dust, but not so the love he has given. No, it remains in the hearts of the children who will love while the nations rage. While the nations rage. Where are the nails that pierced his hands? Well, the nails have turned to rust, but not so the man, he is risen and he reigns in the hearts of the children, rising up in his name. Where are the thorns that drew his blood? Well, the thorns have turned to rust, but not so the love, he is risen. No, it remains in the hearts of the children who will love while the nations rage.